in this text. Three things that it says that we need to do while we're between our shut up and our shout out. The first thing that the text tells us that we need to do is that when you're in that place, in that space between your shut up and your shout out, the first thing it tells us is that you need to see the victory in your hand. Are y'all praying with me? Verse 2 says that the Lord said to Joshua, "See, I have given Jericho into your hands, and with it the king and its valiant warriors." Listen, while you're in that space between your shut up and your shout out, you need to see the victory in your hands. In other words, you need to see your blessing before you get your blessing. Have I a witness? You got to see the victory before you experience the victory. The Bible declares that eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has it entered into the hearts of man the things that God has prepared for them that love God and are called according to his purpose. I believe that's where we are right now. Many of us, our eyes have not seen and our ears have not heard, and we don't even realize how many blessings God has for you now. I can tell we don't understand nor appreciate the blessings that God has in store for us. You ought to be like a little kid on Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, they've already gone through all of the presents. They've already looked at the tags, and they know every present that belongs to them. But the problem is, they can't open it until the morning. And so it is with that great anticipation, it is with that anxiousness that they can't sleep at night. They're excited about what's going to happen in the morning. I wish I had some children of God in here. That you can see the presence of God. You can see the blessings of God just by sitting in worship. Just by being in his presence. You know that God has some good stuff for you. God has some blessings waiting for you. It's in your hand. The victory is in your hands. Yes. The victory is in your hands. And if you just pay attention, you'll discover that God has already given you some blessings. I wish I had some real old folk here who understand that when you wake up in the morning, you just can thank God for a new day. The problem that we have is that we take a new day for granted. Come on now. But you got to recognize, my brothers and sisters, that the victory is in your hand, because when you woke up this morning with your mind